So I haven't been watching the news lately. I guess there's something about Canadian truckers doing something. They're trying to express their disapproval of some sort of mandates in Canada. I heard something about them blocking the border or doing something with their trucks en masse to protest or stopping deliveries and shutting down the country or something like that. I don't really have any details, so I mean, I'm not really too sure, and I kind of sort of don't care. It's Canada. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are lots of components that come over from Canada here to Michigan for final assembly in the automotive industry. If the trucks aren't bringing them over, then that could create a problem, even potentially for my job. But in general, it's Canada. I'm not a citizen of Canada. I can't vote there. I haven't been there since the last century, and I really could care less. I really could. Whatever these Canadian truck drivers want to do, go ahead and do it. It ain't none of my business. My thing is, it's Canada. If the people of Canada are angry about the conditions there, if they're angry about their government overreach, if they're angry about the way they're treated, they did it to themselves, much like the people of California and New York, okay? They did it to themselves, and they're continuing to do it to themselves. So I have nothing to do with that. I just don't. Now, I've also heard some people talk about American truck drivers. Might they do the same? Might they descend on Washington, D.C. with their trucks and what? Block off the city or block the roads in and out or whatever? I don't know. I don't really care either. If the American transportation industry as a whole or in groups want to protest something that they don't like, that the government has done, then I support their ability to do that peacefully. If they're going to disrupt commerce, that's a problem. If they're going to commit crimes, that's a problem. So I really don't know what people are looking for or hoping for. The thing is, though, what mandates in America are the truckers or anybody going to protest? It seems to me that the mandates I've been hearing about are in cities and states, not nationwide. Now, I've heard that they put it to a vote in Congress and they voted not to support Joe Biden's mandates for vaccination. I also heard that they took it to the Supreme Court and the Supreme Court said he can't order vaccinations. So if that is true, and you decide to get vaccinated because you're afraid they're going to force you to or something like that, that's on you. Now, I understand some people might do it because of their employer, and depending on what your situation is. Like here in Michigan, it's at will, okay? They can just fire you, and that's it. Now, you can sue, but it's not that easy. It's not impossible, but it's not that easy. So, I mean, if you want to keep your job or something like that, that's between you and your family. That's between you and your doctor. That's between you and your employer. That's not between you and I. That's not between you and the government. So it doesn't matter to me. But if an organization, a large organization in the country wants to try to do something to disrupt the country or shut down part of the country, and they're doing that in order to protest, I can see where there's support for that, but I don't see how that really helps in the long run. It sends a message to the government, but I really don't see how that helps in the long run, because we've seen our government shut down the country already, and that didn't help. So if private individuals want to do the same thing the government's doing, I don't see that they're really any better. Quite frankly, I don't care. So when it comes to the truck drivers in America, there's only one thing that really bothers me. You see, there's a product that there's been a shortage of. Well, there's been lots of products that there have been shortages of in this country for 2 years now. And a lot of it has to do with the shortage of labor, to include truck drivers. But I'm being told this one crucial product is definitely a shortage. It's caused by a shortage of truck drivers. It's not a shortage of raw material. It's not a shortage of labor to manufacture it. It's simply a shortage of truck drivers. And I want this resolved. So if that's going to make this shortage last even longer, I'm really not going to be very supportive of American truck drivers. And what is this crucial product that I'm talking about?
They've got mild. They've got hot. They've got verde. What the hell is verde? But where is the fire sauce? Where? This is a problem.
You know, you don't handshake anymore. You do the elbow thing. Fuck you.